Okay. Hello, 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 and thank you for joining us today on the Global Youth Mental Health Awareness Show, where we have open conversations with the youth about mental health. I'm your host, KATINDA, the author of The Big Comeback and founder and creative director of the Confidence and Self-Esteem Academy and one of GYMHA's special board advisors. Now, in today's show, we are so blessed to be in the presence of four amazing panelists. And our first panelist is Augustine Amos Ogwu. He's a GYMHA Project Support Officer. Hello and welcome to the show, Augustine.
Good morning, ma'am. Here.
Thank you. And our second panelist is Deborah. Let me just make sure I put the right person. Deborah Fakunmoju. Hello and welcome. She's also a GYMHA Ambassador and Project Support Officer. Hello and welcome to the show, Deborah. Hello, Deborah, can you hear us? Hello? Okay, I'm not sure if she can hear us. So I can see we've got two more panelists, so maybe they're having some connection issues. We're just going to go ahead with the show today. Now, in our conversation today, our guests will give you some insights on the influence of media violence on youth mental health, the negative effects of social media on youth, the role of social media, and how to manage media violence. But before we dive deeper into the show, I'd love to know, how are we feeling today? How are we feeling today?
Fine.
Augustine, how are you feeling today?
Feeling fine. I'm okay.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. And how about Deborah? How are you feeling today? Okay, I think we just lost her. All right, so it looks like we're having a lot of connection issues today. So, Augustine, it's you and me at this point in time. So, what is media violence? How can you give us a definition for that?
Thank you. I see media violence as an exchange of ideas in a negative way through the media platform, which induces our emotion, our thoughts in order to act in a way that arouses crisis. Thank you.
And so, what are some of the negative effects on social media on the youth? What do you believe to be the negative effects?
Okay. There are so many negative effects of social media on the youth. When we talk about the emotional aspects, we have the physical aspect, we have the emotional aspect, which is the mental aspect. So when we talk about the physical aspect, we talk about spending more time on it, like facing a screen continually can cause an effect to our eyes. And when we sit for a long time or have a posture that does not match with the way we're supposed to lie down, it also affects our health. That is the physical part. And we have the emotional part, the mental part. That is to say, when you are connected to the social media and you are actually following it, it becomes a habit. It becomes a habit because you see that you are the entertainment you receive, the information you receive, and so many other images or videos that you get used to, you will not like to miss them. And this habit can cause a lot uh, of effects, such as when you in your thinking, you'll be thinking about what you watch online or what you see on the social media or the images or even the sexual arousal, even like harassment or being comparing yourself to others because of what you are seeing on the media. So as a result of this, all of these things that you are seeing can contribute to an effect in which your hormones can be formed in another form that can damage your social being. So, media violence affect the youth in the sense that the time to do things, it can rob them of it. For instance, I've seen youth in different ways around me, and whenever I see them, they always come and you give them a task for a particular thing, they will not do it just because of the basis that, are you with me? Hello? Are you with me, Matinda? Are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Are you with me? Hello? Hello? Are you there? Are you there? Are you with me? Are you there? Are you there? Are you there?
Okay, Augustine,
Are you there?
yes, Augustine, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yes,
Sorry
can you
for the
have,
disruption of
no,
the
have a look at the chat when
network.
you can, if you can't see me, just have a look at the chat because I was putting information for you in the chat.
Okay, all right,
Yeah,
all right.
we're having a bit of a network disturbance today. I don't know what's happening here. Yeah, so you were talking about the negative effects of social media on youth, and you were saying
Yes,
some were
ma'am.
emotional, some were mental. You talk about their posture and everything. Deborah, if you've just joined us, we're just wondering, would you like to give us some insight? What are the negative effects of social media on the youth? Please unmute
Ma'am?
yourself.
Pardon?
Now, this is for Deb.
So oh,
Yeah, Deborah, can you hear us at all? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. She can't hear us. So, Augustine, we'll just continue with this one. So, what role does social media sites like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, among others, play in promoting violent behavior? What are your thoughts?
all right. Thank you for the questions. The platforms of social media have make so many ways in one way or two in order to spread the acts of their goals. Like for instance, when we are talking about what they do, like bringing new ideas. Before we use Facebook, we only upload pictures there, but recently there's a development that when you use Facebook, you can also post video, you can also make a marketplace. So all of these things make every of our activities to be centered in this place. Or there are other platforms like WhatsApp, like Twitter. They also improve in all of these things. So by the time you are committed to all of these things, it has a negative effect on you, especially your mental health and even your physical health, just as I explained earlier. So these are the rules. New inventions enhances their strategies in order to go in all round uh, about human activities or cultural activities. So if we must understand what they are doing, they have a goal, and we that are using it, we have a goal too, because we want to see information, we want to hear, we want to see pictures. But we should also know that as they are trying to do that, they are trying in a way that it will be more attractive. So they make the site, if you look at it, they renew their site time to time in order to bring new things. What is not there, if you cannot see a picture clearly, they will make it in a way that you can see it clearly. So all of these things are strategies in order, and even imploring artists that can bring things into their site in order for people to come in. So those are the things that contribute to them as strategies in order for them to round human activities. And by the time you get involved in all of these things, you be more you it will have effect on you, either in the physical way or in the mental way, which we said it can cause stress because you want to see everything that goes on. You want to hear everything that comes on, every new development. You want to be there. You don't want to miss out any activities, because all of these things will will emerge as a means of taking your time, as a means of draining your strength. Because when you constantly sit down, just like I talk about posture, in a manner that is not due for you to sit, then it's it's radically affecting you. Thank you.
Right, right. That is so true. And so, now how does social media influence youth violence? So, I know they watch all these things, they're exposed to so many different things, but how does it actually influence them or influence the youth violence?
Okay. Okay. Thank you. When I from the definition earlier, I talk about exchanging uh, a negative ideas which arouses bad feelings, which arouses bad thought thinking. So it affects the youth in different way. One of the ways that when you see a picture like, or a video where sex is carried out on the social media, you'll be more attracted. I've had people saying it often to me, that when they see uh, a video online and they see that the video is just trying to portray sex, they would like to go there and read it. So by the time you go online, you might be stable in your mind, but when you see all of these things, it can arouse your feelings. Your feelings will grow more high. You'll be eager. You'll be eager. Those are the things I've interacted with people. Even me myself, I've experienced that sometimes ago before the Lord have helped me. So all of these things are things that contribute to affecting the youth. And when the youth are committed to using their time all the day, or it delays them from doing their assignment, when you're supposed to stand up, you procrastinate. So it affect them in procrastination. It affect them when they are feeling. It kills their feeling. It even arousing like uh, giving insults to someone because of what you post online. So by the time that person now try to reply you, it's becoming a violence. So there are a lot of things that is attached to this. And what I will always say that when you see a nervous picture online or a video, you should be quick to scroll, so that you all these things will not get into your head, because by the time you get into your head, you'll be thinking of it, your mind will be on it, you will even be eager to go and practice what you have seen. So those are the things, man. Thank you.
Yes, yes. It's interesting because people, everything you see, it plants a seed in your subconscious mind. And that's why sometimes it plays up and you think about it a lot. Yes. So if you've just joined us,
Yes.
we're talking about the influence of media violence on youth mental health. Please click, share, comment, and invite your friends to watch and ask questions. We're here doing this show today just because we want to inspire you, empower you, and give you some insights on some of the things that affect the youth in today's world. Now, Augustine, so how does social media affect youth's mental health? I know you've talked about there's a lot of negativity. There's a lot of people, what they see, they copy and try, thinking it's a good thing because it's just what it is. But how does it actually affect their mental health?
Thank you, man. The social media affect the youth's mental health. How does that happen? Youths are is the age whereby they have strength to do anything, and this their mind is not yet mature to handle some things. Are you getting me? So when
Yes,
since they
yes,
don't have the mind to handle some things, they are just graduating from adolescence. When we talk about adolescent, you are just graduating from teenage age. So by the time you as a teenager, anything you see, you like it, you like to do it. Are you getting me? So youth are just coming out of this particular range of age, and then that spirit that they encounter at the adolescent stage is still there. It's still
yes,
there. It cannot just get out just at once. But by the time when they continue in this act, it affects them in the sense that they want to practice, they want to do it as it is. For instance, somebody that is showing you a video, this is how to make money, this is how to make money, go by these steps. You will be searching for it in order to make money, because the youth need money. The youth want to work.
yes,
The youth want to do things on their own. They don't want to be dependent any longer. So at this stage of their life, it will be it will be more the crisis will be more, because they want to actually touch everything they want to touch. So what will actually happens to them is, once they are addicted to these things, they will no longer listen to anyone, because
yes,
they
true.
want to do it on their own and get it. So by the time they just get to used to these things, they will not listen to anyone. And when they are not listening to anyone, let's see, they don't have good counsel, they cannot be educated, because they know that they see that what they are seeing online is enough for them, and this can be a problem to the youth. So their health of being constant on the net, like searching for money, searching for an opportunity that will make them to be richer quick. So it makes them to be lazy, and that is a disability to our economy. So we should try and understand that the youth are not yet adults and their mind is not yet matured. But we should handle them in a way that they should stay away and manage and balance the use of social media, so that once the pictures, our mind can quickly capture pictures. Our brain can remember this very easy. But once those things are there, even in your dreams, those things can reappear. Are you getting me? Those things can
Yes, go ahead.
reappear,
Yeah.
and before you know, somebody can go into a mental illness that one cannot help. So these are the things that affect the youth through the social medias. So there are some person that a guy I saw. He said he was into online business. So in the hospital, they just brought him. I went to go and see a patient at the Federal Medical Center. So he was into all of this online business. He he forced somebody to get a money, and the money become an issue, and did something get into his head. He's just crying, money, dollar, 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 dollar. Those are the things that he has already positioned it in his heart, and the heart have already absorbed it and digest it. And the only thing that happen now is he cannot do without it, and that is habit. So once it become a habit, it has an effect, and when the effect comes, you will no longer live the normal way people live, because it can isolate you. It can isolate you.
Yes.
Why people are thinking of this, you are thinking about another. So it's a disease, it's a sickness, it's a crisis that have been invented into you through the platform you use on the social media. So thank you, ma.
Yes, I know it's interesting because it's an
Are you there?
addiction as well. It becomes an addiction.
Yeah.
And once it
Yes,
becomes an
ma'am.
addiction, it's a very difficult addiction to stop because a lot of young people are very impressionable. It's like you said, the
Yes, yes, ma'am.
adolescents getting into young adults, and that's all they see, that's all they know. So they become almost like a prisoner in themselves because they're not able to realize that there is a limit. And too much of anything is not good for you, like we already know. So, Augustine,
Yes,
moving
ma'am.
forward, so what are the strategies used by media users to perpetuate violence? I know they use advertising and there's so many different things, but what are your thoughts?
Okay, thank you. Before, the media, they use different tools in order to achieve their own goals. The higher we get involved in the use of the media, the higher they try to improve on what they use. So as they are improving, before, you when you see a social media, you can only like and comment. But these days, when somebody posts a thing, you can like, you can comment, you can even send video in attachments to what you have seen. So is a tool. It's a tool. So when you see something online and you just decide that this thing is fine, okay, I let me carry a motif or an emojis or whatsoever, and you paste it. These things were not available at the instance, but the more people grow and they would like to please whatever that everyone is interested in, so they come up with idea that will help their own goal to be achieved. So how did they help it? Just like I said earlier, that their invention is very, very important, because when their theories is not on just making money, but it's on changing a mindset. So when you are
Yes.
used to a social media, there is a change that you will receive in your mind, and that controls you. So they can also like doing advertisement. Hmm? You can come and do your advertisement, come and make this place a marketplace. And of course, it was not like that from the beginning. So by the time you see everyone going there to go and do advertisement. So you will not like to miss out because you want to see everything that's going on in the world, and ensure that you also you belong. You belong. So these are strategies that they use to extract our time, and they also use the strategies of giving us a privilege to do something. For instance, when they like you can use like Facebook, you can use it for free. There is even WhatsApp for free. Are you getting me? It's a strategy.
Yes.
So even though you don't have data, you don't have money to get data, and in order to buy all of these things to use for your work, then you have a free way to get belongs to the society. So these are the strategies they are using. Thank you.
Yes, it's interesting you say
I
it's free because that's most social media is free and anybody can consume it the way they want to. But I think a lot of people can give themselves a timetable where they look at how they spend their day and how much time they spend on social media. And what I like to ask is, if you're spending a lot of time on social media, what is it actually doing for you? Is it inspiring you? Are you following people who are inspiring you? Or are you finding things that obviously
okay.
create sadness in your life? Because sometimes if you watch something, or if you've got like people who look at other people and think they're having a better life, and you start thinking, oh, my life is not so good. So again, that can affect your emotional well-being, your mental health as well. But I think people can decide, I'll be on social media if I have to for about 10 minutes a day or half an hour a day. Give yourself a time limit as to how much time you spend on social media. That could be a good way to start helping yourself not get so addicted and not get caught up in that time wasting scenario, because social media can be really time wasting. It's a time wasting thing once you're super addicted. And now, Augustine, so how do we manage media violence to avert its consequences on youth mental health?
Okay, thank you. So we can manage a media violence in order to curtail crisis. So what can we do? Number one, we can do check and balance. Check and balance. And what does it mean? That is to say, you have every activities during the day, just like you talk about timetable. So when you have what to do in the morning, and you know that you have a leisure time, so your leisure time you can use it for this, or you use it to exercise. Are you getting me? So by the time
Mm-hmm.
you engage in this, you be able to help your time. Then, well, when we can also imbibe the habit of not uh, comparing ourselves to what we see online, like what we are hearing, what you are seeing in a video, the picture you are seeing. If you are not allowing yourself to be uh, used by those videos, so we should curtail it. Then we should also uh, uh, give ourselves rest. Are you getting me? If somebody is
Yes.
lying down, is pressing phone, and somebody is sitting down, is pressing phone, is on the way, is pressing phone, is on the road, either motor is coming, is pressing phone. There's not all of these are things that can be of a great impact for us. But we should also know that when you're on the road, you are just moving, you don't know how busy the road is, then your phone should be in your pocket. Your phone should be in your pocket. Or you are in a car and you are still watching movie. You are watching movie, and by the time one incident or action take place in that place, you will now decide to get attractions of that place, and at the other end you see yourself in accident. So we should avoid all of this. Then um uh, giving ourselves a negative thoughts and negative naming ourselves negatively. For instance, insulting yourself, telling yourself, oh, look at what these persons have done in the social media. How are this person doing? I made my own. I'm just a bad person. I don't even have a good gift. Are you getting me? All of these things have effect. So we should also try in order to manage all of these things. We should try to, then we should identify areas where we are lacking. Identify the areas. When you know that this social media this place, this side, when I watch this side, it takes my time a lot. Then you should know what to do with your time. Are you getting me? So you should
That is
know what
so
to do
true.
with your time. Your time, mm, your time should be well checked into. So check into your time. Okay, if Facebook is the one taking your time, if it's WhatsApp, if it is Twitter, anyone that is taking your time, just check into them so that you can be able to work on the time usage. Thank you,
Very true, very true. Now, I know there's so many other things we could have talked about today. We
ma.
unfortunately, two or three of our guests did not come on today because of network connection. So, before we conclude, I know there's so many ways to protect your mental health and well-being. What is
Sorry
one
about that.
self-care? Yeah, what is one self-care ritual you do for yourself on a daily basis to soothe your soul?
Pardon,
So I said before we go
pardon,
today,
please.
I just can you hear me? Can you
Yeah,
hear
I'm with
me?
you.
Yes. So before we
I'm
conclude,
with you, ma.
I know there's so many ways to protect and manage your mental health and well-being. What is one thing you do for yourself, a self-care ritual you do for yourself on a daily basis to soothe your soul?
Okay. Thank you so much. I I follow a good lifestyle. I follow a good lifestyle. For instance, I am someone that so much love the Lord Jesus Christ. So I follow the example. So, and by following the example, I mean anything that so much take my time aside the relationship I keep with Him, I'm not there. I disconnect myself. That is what I do. And I make sure I live holy, I live righteous, I live in the way that I'm not so much pleasing the world and neglecting God. No, I don't do that. So daily, I watch what I say and I watch what I do, and God has been helping me. Thank you.
Yeah, that's amazing because I
I
have some rituals myself. I wake up in the morning, I drink water, I meditate, I exercise, I take a walk, fresh air because all those are free things. We can actually do that. Yes. So if
yeah,
you
because
can find us if you want to know more about the Global Youth Mental Health Awareness, you can find more information at the www.globalyouthmentalhealthawareness.org, or you can email jude@gymha.org. And one final message, Augustine, before we go today. What is one final message you can leave with our viewers today?
okay. My message to us is that as long as we are in the world, we should know that relationship is in two ways. Either relationship affects you positively or it affects you negatively. So if you are familiar with one, so it determines the affection you will get, it determines the change you will get. So I pray and I ask and I beseech you that you seek for the one that will give you a positive affection. Thank you.
Thank you. And where can people find you? Are you on social media?
Yeah, you can find me or you search for Austin Amos or Austin Austin.amos.79 at facebook.com, or you can send me a mail at augustineamosogwu@gmail.com. Thank you. Or
Yeah.
you
So
can
what, Augustine? Yeah,
call me.
Augustine. What I'll ask you to do is type at the end of this conversation, put that information on the comments so people can find you easily as well. Yes. Yes.
All
So,
right.
and it looks
All
like
right.
that's our show today. Thank you so much, Augustine, for sharing and giving us some insights on media violence. I want to thank you,
Thank you.
viewers, for being a fabulous audience
Thank
and
you.
for
You're
watching
welcome.
the Global Youth Mental Health Awareness Show. Until next time, may all you experience the frequencies of love and light. Stay blessed. Bye for now.
Thank you. Thank you, Matilda. Thank you.
Bye
You're
bye for now.
welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
See ya.